Welcome to Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie Studios, Plate Mail Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Buckner. I'm the primary Dungeon Master for Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast. As our adventure begins, it is Stardate 1211.82. The party recently returned to Revel Station and drove off an attack by the Illithid Empire. They have docked at the station with 6 shock trooper prisoners. So, adventurers, how would you like to proceed?
All right, let's go collect our reward.
Irene just shakes her head.
I'm pretty exhausted.
Are you still sheepish?
Yeah.
Are we
still a sheep?
Oh, I never turned into a sheep, but I'm
right.
feeling a little sheepish.
Are we keeping the prisoners
Maybe a
like,
little sleepy.
in the brig on the Star Runner?
Now we can keep it in the airlock. Yeah, that's right. We don't have airlocks. Never mind. Wrong
Not how
genre.
this universe works.
I mean, Revel Station right now is in disarray. It's
Right.
badly damaged.
Okay.
Badly bad.
There's like bodies all inside. People are like trying to basically tend to the wounded and cover up bodies and put out fires.
Okay. So our
I think
Arvine
this is
would go
bad.
down and try to do what she has very limited healing she could do herself. But try to
Hang
help
on.
out
Looks
where
like
she can.
they're kind of busy right now. Maybe we should just come back later. When
No, I want to find out why they were attacked before more people come back.
Because
So.
Metal Squid Face likes to shoot people. I don't know.
Oh, we don't know that. So
Okay, so
that was the whole point. That's what we discussed at the end of last adventure.
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we remember having some debate
Yes,
about
yes,
that.
we did. We
That's not gonna
discussed.
stop me
We
from being an
discussed
ass now,
checking with
but-
the station about why they were attacked.
I
like
didn't
if
know you turned
anybody
into a donkey.
communicated with them and made demands before they attacked, and we were going to interrogate prisoners probably after that on the Star Runner, or at least Matisse was, because she was feeling spicy about it. So.
Essentially, it's not hard. I mean, you get the information very quickly that the Illithid Empire tried to take over the station. The inhabitants wouldn't allow that, and they fought back, and some shock troopers were killed, and then the captain of the Nautilite ship ordered an attack on the station.
Okay.
Did we ascertain as to why they think it was important to take over this port, or is it just in general thing?
You, from your impression of what you know of the Illithid Empire, they're basically expanding throughout the galaxy, trying to rule over everything.
Okay, so no particular,
Okay.
central importance.
It's an important trading port.
I was going to say, it's a commerce hub, so
Okay.
it would
So
be
just
strategic.
Conquest.
Okay.
It's something else to own.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anybody on the station have word from the Rock of Brawl? Like, is the
No,
rock...
you guys are pretty far away from the Rock
Okay,
of Brawl.
I didn't know.
Yeah, we're
if
still
it was
very
weeks out
far
by
away.
normal
Okay.
travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
All
we're
right.
months out, actually.
Well, I'm not wrong.
You are weeks and months away.
You're
yeah.
weak, is what you are in your theories.
Oh. And monks.
Wow. Okay, so I
I
guess
love you. I mean it.
So I guess
offer medical help where we
Yeah.
can, but otherwise get back to what we were doing and see
I'm tired.
what we
I'm
can.
going to go take a nap.
I want to go see the fights. Oh, wait, they're probably not running, huh? You guys don't want to see any stone golems?
I think we need to find out what's going on with these prisoners so that we can get a better idea of what they know and what we don't.
That's true.
I'd like to know what captain was on that Nautilus ship. Does anybody know what the captain looked like?
No, the captain wasn't actually on board Revel Station. But they communicated via their comm links. I mean, all they know is that it was there's always an Illithid that captains those, but they didn't get it.
Comm links. I'm taking a comm link.
Okay, sure.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, what
That might be
technology
useful,
could we
actually.
acquire?
Funny feeling they're probably not going to be communicating to the guys that never came back to the ship, but you know.
Yeah, but if it's compatible with other ships, Strax raises a valid point. We could potentially use that.
I didn't say he couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just being a bratty little sister, man.
So
you're helping the repair efforts, essentially?
yeah, and I mean, I'd say we set course for the rock, keep the prisoners on the Star Runner so they don't even see the Spelljammer under guard, and
Okay.
get a long rest ourselves, and then maybe look at if there's more we want to try to get out of the prisoners than after we've rested.
And we can space them.
Plan.
Okay, so how long do you want to stay on the station? Because, I mean, they'll take your help for an extended period, depending on
Maybe
how
a
long you
couple
want
of
to
days
stay.
or so. Just to get them back to functional.
Well, the crew shouldn't be a problem. They're
Yeah.
holed up on our other ship.
I mean, do we want to stay that long, or are we worried about the rock? It's up to you guys. I'll kind of go where your instinct says we should.
My instinct
I'm a
says
little
we
worried
got
about
out
the
of here the moment we arrived, but nobody ever
I'd
listens to
say
my instincts.
offer help for like maybe up to
day.
8 hours, and then say that we've got to move on.
You know, my brother, he's not exactly a humanitarian.
Thank you. That's
He's
the
a
nicest thing you've said in a long-
Straxitarian.
It's the nicest thing you've said in a long time.
Would the bots go out and help with this station?
Would we want them to know
Or
we
would
have these
want
random
them to
bots?
see
Probably
the
don't.
bots?
Yeah, we don't want to tip our hand at this.
Right now, they only know that you're on the Star Runner, which is what you were on before. They don't know about the Spelljammer.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I
think
keep
it's-
forgetting.
Excuse me.
But that could be my 2 levels
I mean,
of
it's
exhaustion.
what
Not, sorry,
the
not the
station's in
Strax.
disarray, but it's not like about to like malfunction and like fail completely, right? Like
You kind of took the idea out of my
sorry,
head. That's okay.
you and I both went there at the same time. So
It's in really bad shape.
okay, so that's a problem.
Strax, I think we maybe need to make sure that the station is not gonna, go kabooey.
Do we think we can fix the station, or is the obvious thing here that we think we might have to bring some new citizens to
Oh, so it doesn't
the city
fall
that
out of the
Strax
sky.
hopes to be king of?
Mayor. I don't want to be king.
You
King's
think that if you
boy.
maybe stayed a couple of days, you could basically get them to a point where they would be
Okay.
self-sufficient?
Okay. I'd prefer to, let's do that. I don't want to leave them with the station that's about to
Go
leave them
kabooey.
stranded or
You're
dead.
volunteering my
or-
services
it's,
again.
Yes, I am. I'm volunteering you.
Matisse
like
says, stay.
I mean,
here.
so you wanted me to make the decisions because you didn't want to, Strax. Remember that. That's-
About the crew, not about me.
You made her captain. And we're staying here.
I personally had said 2 days, but that's
Yeah.
just me.
Good instincts, Matisse. Good job. Okay, so 2 days.
So 2 days.
Straxy,
yeah.
she grabs his
See you
hand
for a
and
couple
starts
days, okay.
skipping away.
I better get paid for this.
So you help out for a couple of days and basically get the station up to a point where, given enough time, the people that are here can kind of rebuild. The station is stable. There doesn't seem to be any danger of it like blowing up or falling apart or anything like that. People are starting to try to get their shops back together. Repair crews are still working on a lot of stuff that is largely superficial. Some key systems still needs some work, but again, there's nothing dangerous. So you guys do that for 2 days, and then you're heading to the Rock. Is that right?
Yeah.
Looks like it. So we get a long rest.
You get 2 long rests.
Okay. And are the shops open?
They're not open for selling at the moment. No.
Oh darn.
No.
Yay, no exhaustion.
Just some. These people are weak. Just because they got raided by some outside force, they think they can just
Strax,
stop.
stop it.
Yeah. Whatever.
You tell him, Jeannie.
Strax,
You know how often we get raided, and we just
Stop it.
fight them off and go.
Stop it.
Strax, just be prepared. We really don't know what's going on the rock, so
I'm always prepared.
so if something's happening there, there's a chance that maybe you might have the same thing happening to your.
I completely
your
forgot about my
particular
displacement
place.
cloak during the
Oh, well,
Trask
I got a
fight.
new one now. That's all right.
That's unfortunate.
I just looked at my list to it. Oh yeah, that thing that I spent a lot of money to get in Sigil.
So each day at dusk, I'm going to roll a d6 to recuperate one of my spent charges on my rope.
Okay. Cool.
Honestly, with
Well, I
plus,
spent 2, so I recuperated 5. I'm good.
You're good to go.
with plus 19 to hit, I don't think the displacement cloak would have stopped it from hitting me. Pretty
Probably not.
sure. Given my AC's 20.
Well, there's always the whiff.
Where's that action point? I'm trying to read.
Where? Whiffs where? What? Whiff where?
It is
Different
Frickin' fairies
campaign.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
So-
Housekeeping done.
So as you are preparing to leave Rebel Station, you are met with a curious sight. There appears to be an enormous mechanical head in wild space slowly moving toward the station.
Well, that's not good.
It is a little smaller than the Spelljammer, with 2 orange horns sticking out of the sides, a white face, and green eyes. Below the head are thick mechanical wires. So, adventurers, what would you like to do?
Damn it, Unicron.
Did you get Orson Welles to do the voice? Did you get the rights? I gotta ask.
He passed away. So, no.
What about deepfake?
That was actually his last role, was in that movie, as Unicron.
I'm clearly not enough of a nerd for this
Transformers.
table.
The
Transformers
Transformers movie, which was amazing because it had like swear words and stuff in
Yeah.
it.
That was Orson Welles, it had
Yeah.
Lin Nimoy.
That was Hasbro's
The
attempt.
first adult cartoon.
Oh, I think I've actually seen it.
It was
Probably
Hasbro's
they're
They're
attempt
like
to
recharging him by like
Yes.
having robot sex, which was like exchanging things like
Oh, the
through
Matrix,
wires.
the Matrix and stuff
Yeah, I
like
don't know.
that.
It was-
Yeah.
I don't remember that particular scene, but
But that was
it was
when-
Hasbro's
It wasn't
attempt
actual
to
sex.
rework the entire Transformers
Series.
line by getting rid of the old cast.
Yes, and
By
it had
literally melting
Rodimus
them down into
Prime
scrap.
was in there with the new sexy look.
Oh no.
It's a great movie.
You know what I just got out of that? Greg thinks Optimus Prime is hot. That's all I just got out of that whole conversation.
Rodimus Prime.
I had a Rodimus Prime toy.
Did you?
Yeah, that was my favorite. Till I
And
lost
plus,
all
they
little
changed the
accessory pieces.
opening at that point too of the cartoon
They
series.
did.
after the
They
movie.
did.
I feel so young right now.
Kate and I both own
Yay,
our
I
own
feel so young right now.
Transformers the series. Kate got one from Japan, and mine's like the American version.
Okay, now how to not metagame this? Okay,
Yeah, you see this giant mechanical head floating toward the station.
So
Right now,
How to not metagame this? Here, have my
nothing,
brain.
nothing threatening seems to be happening at the moment. You just see this head floating
okay.
toward the station.
Oh, he's pretty.
What's that?
Does anyone sense anything on there that might be living?
we don't exactly have long-range sensors to scan for living.
We could try to fly closer with something to investigate.
Well, giant robot heads looks fascinating.
Well, can't Hal tell things? Or is it too far? The ship doesn't.
No, the ship doesn't really have
That
a
kind of
a sensor array.
I mean, she has like a view of everything around the ship, but I don't think it's gonna.
That
So
won't
what you're
help
saying
anything.
is we can't do everything we need to do with the ship with a deflector dish.
No,
Oh.
What if we reverse the polarity?
Oh.
no.
Yeah.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
What if we ask you many, many times in different ways?
Won't change.
Okay.
Are you trying to imply something here, Sarah?
Nope, not at all. But what if in different ways we ask you things?
No.
She's extra punky tonight. I love it.
Either way you look at it, it's
I
probably
didn't
going
wear
to
my
be.
two different colored Converse though.
It's probably going to be something we're going to have to deal with, probably very shortly.
Why? We just leave. Their
Is
problem.
it just floating? Is it? I mean, should
it's
we
floating at the
investigate?
station,
Like, what if
like-
there's
Coming
cool artifacts on it or something?
I
I don't know where it came from.
Hey, I'm into
It's-
cool floating heads.
Hey, I
What
mean,
if it's
giant robot heads looks like
that could
something
help
that
us fight the illithids.
You're preaching to the choir here, girl.
Yeah, so-
I got no problem going over to look at a giant robotic head. I'm just saying if there's something that
Is it considered a creature and is
Can you
it
not
within
interrupt me?
190 feet of me?
It is not within 190 feet of you.
Now, all I'm saying
You
is
don't
that if
know
it becomes a problem,
if it's a creature or not.
it doesn't necessarily have to be our problem.
Can I ready to attempt to communicate with it as if it is a creature telepathically?
Once it gets within range.
Once it gets within 190 feet of me.
Yeah, you can ready an action for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to take?
I will attempt to mind link with it.
Okay.
Do we want to take the Star Runner out to investigate? Do we want to take a faster craft?
I don't think they're listening.
Well, I got
I
you.
figured if we went out with the craft to investigate, we would get you within range sooner.
I'm just being a
Okay.
punk.
We can stay on the station too, but
I rolled a couple of criticals there.
I think
Maybe not the Star Runner. Let's take the mini jammers,
Small jammers.
small jammers.
okay.
those will be quick, and agile.
And they can draw blood.
Okay. So you're getting on the Star Runner. You're flying back to the cloaked Spelljammer.
This seems really convoluted.
Why don't we just go on the Star Runner?
Yeah, we're on it already.
It's
Well,
wasting
I mean, you'd have to
time,
fly like
right?
really far away from the station so that people on the station don't just see the ship like disappear.
Oh, well, actually, I had in my head that we already had the small
No,
jammers.
we dropped those
No.
at the Spelljammer so that we could maintain as
You
much
guys took the Star Runner to the
secrecy
station.
Okay.
as possible.
Keep it secret.
So
Keep it safe.
I think let's just go out on the Star Runner. We can call Hal for help if we have to.
Can they be remotely piloted? Have we ever asked that question? Like
I
to
don't.
get
I don't know
some-
that you've asked the question. I don't think so.
I don't remember that question.
I don't think they can.
I think we had established at the end of the last space fight that we thought that they would maybe have a basic degree of automation as far as like if they lose their pilot,
Right,
they
but-
can get back to their pilot.
But I don't
But
think that
that's
they can
about-
fly to you from
No.
the
I mean-
ship.
If we need them, kind of thing.
I don't think it's like, you know,
It's not.
a
It's not.
James Bond car.
It's not clear.
It's not.
auto.
I mean,
It's not
if
clear.
we each have a ship that's bonded to
I don't
us,
think this is a Knight Rider
I
situation.
don't really have kind of Bond kind of
Kit,
thing, but
come get
whatever.
me.
Fine. Star Runner.
Okay.
Let's not argue about it all night.
Okay, so you're at the station. You're on the Star Runner. The head's coming towards the station. You pilot the Star Runner toward the head.
Yep.
Okay.
Go into the head.
All right.
I'm gonna get ahead.
We're just gonna go
Let's see. Jeannie. I assume you're standing on the deck of the Star Runner
get some head. Oh yeah.
and waiting to get in
Jack
range.
and Rose right at the like king of the world. Like, communicate with me.
And I'm holding her from falling out.
We're king of the world.
And her penny whistle solo.
Jenny, Jenny.
So the ship gets within
Sorry.
190 feet of the head, and you release your ready to action. And this is your telepathic link of some kind.
Mind link, yeah.
Mind
It
link.
allows me to speak telepathically to any creature I can see within 190 feet.
That's my daughter.
Don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language.
Okay.
And I can give that creature the ability to talk back with my action.
Okay. So you reach out to this object, and you do sense a presence. You do sense a mind at work, and so you're initiating the contact, right? So you definitely do contact a mind. I mean, nothing happens right now because I assume you haven't thought anything necessarily.
I haven't like said anything
Right.
really.
Right, but you do make connection to something.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Space Heady thing?
There's a pause.
You can talk back
Very
with me if you like. If you just have to think.
Very diplomatic. I can't hear you, but still.
And you hear a voice say, "What kind of technology is this?"
I can talk to your mind.
Telepathic communication.
Yes.
What species are you?
I am a human-ish thing type. It's complicated.
It's kind of up for debate at the moment.
I'm something.
I thought that was a good answer.
Dana doesn't really know, so yeah.
It is.
The thought comes across from the creature. Humans are inconsequential.
I used to be a hobgoblin, but I'm a Kalashtar type thing now. I'm a sorcerer.
Sorcerers are inconsequential.
Are you here to help us? We're trying to save the universe.
The voice in your mind says, Unicron needs a new body.
Unicron? Is that like a unicorn?
The head gets like pretty close to the star at this point, and you see the eyes kind of like looking around, kind of just taking in the ship and examining it.
Give me a sense of scale on this, please.
It's a little smaller than the Spelljammer, which would mean probably about 3/4 of a mile across.
Okay.
Yeah, it's big.
Is the size of the moon?
No. Actually, I don't know how big the moon is. I have no idea. But I'm assuming the moon's bigger. So the head seems to basically course correct around the Star Runner,
Okay.
and it's not continuing to speak with you at the moment.
Where's it going?
It seems to be going for the
It said
station.
something about needing a new body. What kind of body do you want?
Something that I can assimilate into a humanoid form.
What does assimilate mean?
Kind of merge into one, I guess.
Oh.
We're not hearing it.
Make something.
I
part of
didn't know
something
robots
else.
could do that.
Assimilate.
I don't think you'll find anything that you can assimilate with down there.
She's the charismatic one.
So it's flying by the Star Runner at this point.
Oh boy.
I don't think we want it to go to the space station, guys.
Well, that's why I'm asking. That's
think it
why I'm
was-
asking. Where it's going?
Are you,
I'll ask it. Where's it going?
Where are you headed?
Unicron will test this structure.
Well,
test? Are you telling us what he's saying, or are you just? Is this
Right now, it's just
outside?
Janie.
I have no,
It's just Janie talking to Unicron.
We
That's
don't
all.
know what's
Well,
going
I've
on.
said some things out loud to them. By test that structure, I don't think you're gonna find anything down there. That's just a space station covered in humans.
A space station could suffice.
But it's covered in humans.
Humans are inconsequential.
You're inconsequential.
oh, there we go.
Making friends.
And knowing to keep
Charisma.
them.
So it's approaching approaching Rebel Station now.
I think you should come with us. We might be able to find a way to make you a better body than you could ever find down there.
You might betray Unicron as Starscream did.
Who's Starscream?
He is a betrayer.
Well, I don't betray anybody. I'm very trustworthy. I let people into my brain.
It gets right up near Revel Station, and these like energy beams kind of like come out of its eyes.
Yeah,
and it's
I wouldn't
kinda-
do that if I were you.
It scans the station back
How
and
far
forth,
away is he?
and up and down.
I'm assuming we've been keeping pace with him.
Yeah, I'm assuming if you want to maintain contact, you would have to stay within
190 feet,
of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. As he's doing that, I am going to release a firebolt at him.
a fire bolt.
Yes,
Okay. Make an attack roll.
because I am not happy about that. That would be AC 23.
23. Okay. So, I assume you've got the range on it. This got a pretty far range, right?
Yeah, it's a 240-foot range.
Okay, yeah. So
Distance spell for
it's
the
like this
win.
little speck that just bounces off the outside
Hey,
metal armor.
yeah. Hey, and with that, I'm going to go. Hey, I told you not to do that.
Is this out loud?
I
Are
don't
we
know.
hearing
I'm
guess
going to
the
be
one I said.
talking like to him with my mind, but saying it out loud.
Okay.
Like,
So we at least get half the
that's why
conversation.
Trying
Arvine's
to do
gonna
the
go
voice.
on comms and say, "Hal, this thing looks like it might be aggressive. Get ready to potentially moving on it
Intercept.
with laser cannons if need be."
Or run away.
Although,
Hal says, very well, Arvine.
turn to Janie and say, "I'm a little worried about that. Like, if it wants something with the station, what if it sees the Spelljammer and likes it better?"
That's why the Spelljammer should not come here blasting lasers
So the I-beams
How do
stop
we
scanning.
it?
by telling
and-
him not to.
You see these the mechanical wires and stuff that are on the bottom of it. They start to kind of like extend and snake out, and they start attaching themselves to the station. And then there's like this like electrical charge that starts to go through the wires, and it starts to hit the station, and the station starts to shake, and there's like these alarm sounds going off from the station.
Okay.
I think we need to do something.
I'll say, all right, Hal, send out some fighter craft to provide us support. We're gonna have to stop this. And how close are we?
Told you we should have gotten the small
Within
jammers.
We're within 190 feet of it.
I mean, well, in a situation like this, if Arvine can Arvine fly in a situation like this?
I
Or
don't know,
not?
can Arvine fly?
If she bamfs out her wings when we're close enough in wild space, can she fly over and start wailing on this gigantic thing?
Starts.
I take
If
it by
you were
your
to-
description that AC 23 did not hit.
It contacted it, but it just didn't seem to do any damage to it.
Too big. Itty bitty thing. Big head.
Or damage
Big head.
immunity?
It could be damage immunity. It didn't seem to affect it. It was like, boink, it just kind of bounced off of it.
Itty bitty thing. Big head.
So you're asking Hal to have some of the other crew on
Come join us for help?
on the Spelljammer
On the-
to pilot some of the small jammers.
Yes.
The single
so
attack
that
craft.
we have some laser support to see if we can do any damage to
Okay,
it.
so basically, essentially, what's going to happen if you ask Hal to do that is that the small jammer attack craft are just going to kind of like appear out of nowhere in the middle of space and start going after Unicron.
I mean, that's fine. Its attention seems to be on the station. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? If you don't want me to do it, I'll take my...
I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying that people on the station might be
We're
like,
going to see these things
what
appear
just
out of
happened?
nowhere.
They also saw these things appear out of nowhere to fight off the attacking
I
elephants.
don't think they were probably noticing them
They're kind of
while
busy.
they were
They're probably kind of busy
fighting
right now.
for their lives.
Right.
I think that that's fine. And
Throw some shock troopers at him. Maybe he'll want them.
well, maybe it'll distract it a little bit from having to deal with something else while we are also.
I want us
We
to
need to
get
get down.
close enough that we can assess it for vulnerabilities and then attack.
We need to get down there. We need to sever
We can't
these
talk about
appendages.
it too fast.
Yeah.
We need
Okay,
too
so
long.
let's go.
Fast.
Let's get closer.
Long. We need to do something, and
So
we
what?
need to
So
do
what's
it
the
now.
what's the plan?
We're going down there.
Are you asking Hal to
Are
do
we
that?
still sending the attack craft?
I would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we're sending
Kind of
the
late
attack
now.
craft.
Kind of late to
But
make
I
that
would keep the
decision now.
Spelljammer away.
Yeah,
so
and
that
cloaked.
It,
Yeah.
so it doesn't.
So the attack craft come out of the cloak and
Yeah.
appear there and basically start shooting at Unicron, and everything seems to bounce off of it.
So say we need to go after the
the
tentacle
tender.
things.
Okay. All right, so let's get close enough that we can do that.
So you're getting close.
Fly as closer so I can hit
Yeah.
it with my sword.
And I'll say, Hal, see if you can have some of them concentrate fire on the things
Cables.
that are grabbing the station.
On the cables?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take it
says-
negotiations broke down.
Yeah. Yeah.
She says, yes, Arvine.
Shame that. All right, let's go blow up the head.
They start, the attack craft start shooting at the wires, and the wires don't seem to be taking any damage either.
Okay.
All right, so let's get close enough that we can see if you, with your skills tracks, can figure out what this thing is. How do we fight something like this?
I don't know. If it's a quarter mile big, that's an awful lot of head to cover.
It's a robot,
Three quarters of a
Robots-
mile.
3/4 of a mile. That's a lot of head to have to cover.
Any kind of machine, there's got to be a way you can break it, right?
Somewhere within that 3/4 of a mile of head.
Okay. So let's get closer and see if we can figure that out.
Go for the neck.
I mean,
Maybe the nose.
Maybe there's an entrance like when we went on that big pyramid. You know, I don't know.
So right now, essentially, you have Ruffian piloting the Star Runner at the moment.
Yep.
So Ruffian pilots the Star Runner like within 100 feet. I mean, Unicron doesn't seem to be taking any notice or care.
I mean, do we see like any entrances, any holes or
I'd like to
gaps
attempt an
or
investigation.
weaknesses or?
You can do a perception.
Or can we board it?
Okay, Arvine will do perception.
Okay.
I'd like to cast magic missile at the tentacles.
It doesn't seem to affect that.
27.
14.
What my star badge is.
Sure.
Actually, yeah, what's it? 24, actually, which is the same as my passing number.
Okay, so basically, you see that there is a fairly large opening underneath the neck, like where all the wires, all the cables are coming out.
Well, that makes sense.
There's a large opening underneath the head.
Okay.
You have to go up underneath its neck.
Okay. This looks like something where we would take the sky coach and fly inside it, where we would have to go on foot. But,
You think the sky coach is too big?
okay. So, what do you think, Strax? I pointed out.
Would a small gem fit?
Maybe. You could try.
Could I cast a fireball inside it?
You can certainly do that.
Try it out. See what.
Do we still have that ship on?
Actually,
The other ship?
I don't think we need to do anything with it.
That's
That's
okay.
Skycoach.
Just
Oh, the
that's okay. It
Skycoach.
was
I mean,
just,
if the space to get in is only about the size of a small jammer, then we can probably just go in as we are.
yeah, I guess that's not a big hole,
You know,
but it's a hole that would allow entrance into
have
the
our
head.
personal
into the head.
So it sounds like we
Yeah, we
should
have a-
try to infiltrate.
yeah, we have a personal to get in there. What he said, she,
She.
whatever he, she.
Pronouns, John.
I don't know whether you're in or out of character.
Me, she, and it.
When I'm talking to you outside of
Shit.
dialogue, I'm
Okay.
me, but when I'm talking in the game, I'm talking as Matisse.
Okay.
John, get it right. The, she, it. The shit.
And we have at least one person here who can fly and haul the rest of us in over there.
I could try and fireball the opening and open it up a little more.
The one thing I'd worry about with that is if that does attract attention and we need to explore further to find like a true vulnerability, we could
kind
get
of out of time.
stopped before we even get in there.
Yeah,
right?
but we're out of time.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Okay,
So
let's go.
what are you guys doing? Unicron is trying to assimilate the station.
We're going
So
into
we're trying
space.
to go into the.
Essentially, yeah, we're jumping ship with our personal atmospheres.
Yeah.
Miss Wings here.
Yeah.
In 0G shouldn't have any problem hauling us over to that hole.
How's about the guy with rocket boots?
That's right.
You
and the
also
guy with
have rocket boots.
The guy with rocket
Not
boots
use
can
my
do something.
transformation that only
forgetting.
lasts a minute when we might need it inside.
Or that's right. That's right. I forgot. I
A
actually have
rocket raccoon.
I have a jetpack.
The guy who has a jetpack, instead of
Rocket
giving it to his
raccoon.
melee fighter.
That is pretty funny.
A rocket Straxoon.
Okay, so Strax has a jetpack, or does he have rocket boots? I don't remember.
I keep
It's rocket
Both,
boots.
I think.
I think we
rebranded
settled
it
in.
as a jetpack.
I keep going back and forth on whether it's a jetpack or rocket boots because it's just flavor either way.
Oh,
But-
jetpacking is so much more fun.
That's the thing. Jetpacking. Everybody wants a jetpack. So,
I think when you fought the asteroids party, you said it was rocket boots. I think.
all right, fine. We'll stick with rocket boots.
Yeah, on the asteroid planner you said it was rocket boots.
But then I thought he changed
So,
it.
so,
the
so you
next-
basically use your personal atmospheres to get your bubble of air, and you drag your group into the neck hole.
Into the neck hole.
Into the neck hole.
Nice.
Get into that neck hole. Shut your neck hole.
And let's wreak some havoc.
All right. Swords ready.
Okay, so
I don't have swords.
you see this very, very, very complex mechanical construct on the inside. There are like tubes that have liquids that flow through them. There's all kinds of circuitry. There are screens everywhere, and you can basically not see anything. John, do an investigation check now.
Now I can do the investigation check. Okay. Can I get help with it?
I'll say you have advantage because you have artifice.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I intimidate it now?
You could try.
Can I touch it and tell something?
Memory of 1,000.
Hold on, let me finish with John.
I still didn't roll particularly well. 14.
14.
What's
okay.
your passive?
My passive investigation is
What if-
15.
what
if
if-
you want to use it.
Yeah, that's fine. So
He says after that big old rant in our email about no passive perceptions.
What if Arvine helps
that's for
you?
upcoming games.
I know.
So it's not hard for you to tell, even with that roll, that there is a point somewhere inside of here that will have a vulnerability. You don't think that there's
Any kind of
anything.
convergence?
Yeah, you don't think that you're at the convergence point
We
right
need to
now.
find a nexus.
That's okay.
Of some kind.
We can break things while we're following it. Let's go.
And what were you saying with these?
I want to use my memory of 1,000 lifetimes to see if I can determine something about what happened.
I think that takes like 10 minutes per event or something like that, if I remember correctly. Or I think it's like 10 minutes per 100 years or something.
Yeah.
Other than her being amplified when she was on the Spelljammer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, are you going to stop everybody for 10 minutes?
Well, it might be key to something.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
I
I'm
mean,
just
do
saying
you want to wait till we get to whatever the
you would have to
nexus is
stop
and then
Yeah.
take the
and
time?
then use it.
Yeah.
Let's wait, I
Until we
guess.
get further
Yeah.
inside.
Okay. Okay.
But now we have things to do.
Time's a moving because it's attacking the station
Okay.
that we just spent
it?
so much time trying to fix.
It was broken anyway.
So
Maybe he'll fix it.
So you keep traveling through, and you eventually start to come to a place where the area that you're in is like opening up into a wider cavern, so to speak. And you can see not that far away that there is sort of like this sphere with screens all over it, with electrical conduits running to it and from it, which looks like it's some kind of like a central processing unit of some kind. As you approach the edge of this room, these mechanical tentacles start to come out of the walls, and they essentially start to attack you to stop you from moving into this area.
All right, I think we found the thing we need to break.
Fireball!
Let's go.
So let's have everybody roll some initiative.
Fireball! Oh, I'm sorry. It just kind of rolls out of my face.
Nice.
Seriously?
I know I'm probably not going to be.
Get some battle
You
music
might.
going.
Her plus is higher than mine.
Yeah, but your roll's higher than hers. Significantly.
You might still win this one.
Okay, so let me see here. Where's my combat stuff? Combat stuff.
Faces combat stuff.
Can Arvine transform as soon as she sees the tentacles emerge?
You cannot be a robot. Nor can you be in disguise.
I appreciate it.
I think that would be disadvantageous here in this particular fight.
Bum, 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 bum.
Robot? Yeah.
Well, you know what
Cannot
happened to all the
dance.
other ones.
Right.
Okay, so initiative for Janie.
4.
Nice. Back on brand.
She's like, ooh, shiny things.
Arvine.
21.
21. Strax. 12.
I like that dice. It's pretty.
And Matisse.
23.
Nice,
Heyo.
Matisse. Good job.
Pretty color.
Which one?
The one that's in right there. No, you know, right in front of your desk. That's right.
Hopefully I did better
the
than
next one.
Unicron.
That one.
Yeah, I got a couple of these rainbow dice.
About to find out. Here we go.
I think these two dice lied to me. They don't remember this one.
Okay, setting up the initiative board. Yeah. Go.
I want more dice. I don't need more dice, but I want more dice.
Hashtag goblin.
Hashtag more
Yeah, well,
dice.
you two definitely don't want to play either.
I want the chicken dice that have like an egg in the D4.
Okay, you want to play.
It's like a variation of one that you used to play.
Possibly, maybe. I don't know. I just added a bunch of stuff.
Look at me all the way at the bottom. You know, Unicron is only 2 letters swapped away from unicorn. Just saying.
It looks like most of us get to go before it. So
Except
The initiative order is Matisse, Steve Paladin, Arvine, Asimar Fighter Rogue, Strax, Hobgoblin Artificer Fighter, Unicron,
And company.
Unicron's Tentacles, and then Janie, Kalashtar Sorceress.
This
this is Theater of the Mind.
This is Theater of the Mind combat.
Okay. So no
It is.
advantage.
So let me just take a quick read through here of this custom monster. Surprise, surprise, it doesn't exist in D&D.
Is it based off of a beholder?
All right. All right, so Matisse, these electrified mechanical wires come toward you, trying to grab a hold of you and electrify you. So, but you are first in the initiative. So,
I'm going to do an exciting.
okay.
Matrixy move?
Yes. Meanwhile,
That thin, lanky, tall,
blue.
So you
blue goddess.
so you attack. You
You
attack.
said bitch, I said goddess. What's the difference? Wow.
So you attack one of these wires with your laser sword.
Yes.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. So let me roll my 2 dices. No. That's good damage, though. Alright, so it is. That's a 9, so it's plus 13. So.
Math.
Yeah, I can't think right now.
9 plus 13 is 22.
Thank you. So 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
And it is for 13 plus 9, 22.
22. Again. All right. So you smash that wire and do some damage to it, and it is still there.
All right, attack number 2.
Sing it first.
Get better, but it's gonna get worse.
Same roll.
All right, so you hit.
22 for, let's see, 12 plus 9, 20.
Where do you get plus 9?
There's 7 here, plus 9.
Oh, I was looking at that. Okay, sorry. I apologize
21.
for second guessing there.
21.
As you should.
I think I might save my crisp point.
Okay. All right, you hit it again. Sparks go flying.
Spark, spark.
Is that your turn there, Mr. Gurg?
Yes, those are my 2 turns.
Your 2 attacks. Okay. So then we move on from Matisse, Steve Paladin, to Arvine, Asimar, Fighter Rogue.
Okay. How far away from the CPU computer bank of stuff itself?
You're probably about 150 feet away.
150 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything on there that looks like to her high perception, like obviously vulnerable? Like a core?
I mean, it's got a bunch of screens on it, and it's got a lot of the sort of conduits that are running in and out of it. You think that either one of those sorts of things? I mean, the sort of like the shell around it that's keeping all that together is probably stronger.
Okay. All right. Okay, so she is definitely going to transform. She couldn't do that, but right. I had asked you.
Okay, that's the one.
I knew that was
I had asked you if she could do that before we went into initiative. What was your ruling on that?
No.
Okay. All right. So then she is going to action surge. So she can actually have an action. She is going to try to move as far as she can, which she can fly 30, and then if she bonus action dashes, she can go 60.
Okay.
And she's going to yell, try to go for the core, and then once she's gone the 60 feet, are there any, like, tentacles close at hand that she could swing
Yes,
at
there
just
are.
to do it?
Yep,
So
yep, yep.
then,
Absolutely.
All over you.
Okay,
They're all
so
over the
with
place.
that action surge, she is going to swing twice at some tentacles.
Okay. This is Arvine. So Arvine flies forward, tries to get closer to the central unit that Unicron's obviously trying to protect.
Right. So, let's see here. She got a swing. That's a D8. Switching character modes here. I'm trying to drop stuff off the table. That's fine.
That was floating or something. I can't find it.
Okay.
So laser sword from Arvine.
Okay. AC 30.
30 will hit.
Okay, so then she is going to hit for, let's see here, 6 plus 7, 13, plus 19, add some more damage, so 32.
32?
Magical Force and Radiant, if it makes a difference. I can break it out if you need to know.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so then extra attack.
Extra attack. Laser sword. Vroom.
This time, she's swashbuckling. Throw that. 6. Alright, here we go. AC, let's see here, 19?
Miss.
Ooh, 19's a miss.
Yup.
Sorry, what was this an attack on?
It's writhing around. You,
Just
you
on the
can't quite
tentacles,
connect.
I could only get 60 feet out of 150 towards the core, so she is currently 90 feet from the core. So I don't think I feel like burning my action point just yet, so that is her.
Okay. Strax, Hobgoblin, Artificer, and Constructs.
Strax yells out after Arvine, "Don't charge ahead! How many times do I have to tell you that?" Anyway, so is there anything wearing anything made out of metal?
I think the whole thing
Thing is
The
metal.
whole thing is made out of metal.
Survey says.
No, I'm not going to do that just yet. I need to get... I might use it on the core if I can get close enough to it, but that will have to come later. So for the moment... I'm just going to throw up some defenses and cast... What was this one? Sorry, I had this one. Nope.
Typical John turn.
Did we even say are the two others with us?
To what now?
The droids?
Oh yeah, they're with us.
Oh, okay.
I don't see any reason why not.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, GH88 and SDO1.
Yeah, just no one said anything, so I didn't.
Okay.
They're Team Strax in the initiative order.
They are.
Yeah. For my action, I will cast Aura of Vitality on myself. That just lets me use a bonus action to do some healing if necessary to anybody within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, I will have SDO2.
That's right, SDO2.
SDO2 chomp
Improved
on
model.
Yeah. Chomp on the tentacle that Matisse was smacking on.
Okay.
Smacking.
Smacking.
Smacking on.
Smacking.
Macking on.
Smacking on.
Force and power grab. There it is. One. Okay. AC 17 to hit.
17 to hit. Does not hit.
All right. Teeth can't get through the metal.
Nope. Clang. Bites on it. Nothing happens.
Okay. GH88 is taking the dodge action. So
Okay.
that's turn.
All right. So now the tentacle wires we're going to go. So let's see. We'll start with Arvine. So one of the tentacles, Arvine, tries to wrap around your midsection.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. So this is
So before you get to Kara,
Yeah.
I am attempting to move towards the core as well. With my
Okay.
30 feet of movement. I don't know how far I get.
okay. So then you would be 120.
125. Okay, so
Yep.
I get my full goal. Okay.
Yep. So this is a contested roll. It's trying to grapple. Arvine.
Oh, okay.
Athletics.
Okay. All right. Athletics only. I always get mixed up. I thought acrobatics could also answer that.
Hold on. I'm not sure if that's just for escaping or if you can do that in the initial contest as well. Let me take a look real quick.
Traditionally, for going against a grapple, you can do athletics to try to like force your way out, or acrobatics to like dodge.
No, I know,
the
but we're trying to establish the grapple. I don't know if that includes the acrobatics or not. Check this real quick here. Where the heck is it? Okay. Grappling.
Rules written. The target can use athletics or.
Yeah, you can use either one for the
Okay.
contest.
I will
for
use
the initial
acrobatics.
contest.
That seems like the right choice.
All right. Where is my stat?
I told you should have just used athletics. So it wouldn't have made a difference.
All right, got 24.
34.
34, okay. So another one comes in, tries to grapple.
Two at Arvine.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Oh, that's a higher roll. That one is a 31.
35.
Ah!
So cheap
All right.
dice.
Don't mess with ticks.
So then that was Arvine. So then we go to Matisse. The one that you're fighting tries to grapple you, just to wrap around your waist.
Let's see. Athletics. Where is my all about it?
Got a 28.
Let's see. What is it?
It's either athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. So that's going to be 17.
17, okay, so it wraps around you. So you are grappled, which essentially just means, because we're doing theater of the mind, that you can't get closer to the core. So then there's another one that's going to attack you. So here's just a regular attack roll. There's my damage dice. Damage dice. So there's this one with like a pincer on it, and it tries to grab you in its pincers. AC 27.
That will hit.
Okay, so that is for 16 piercing.
Ouch.
Okay, and then
And
one more attack on you. It's not as high. AC 17 is going to miss you probably.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that was Arvine, Matisse, Strax. One's going to try to grapple you.
I'm just noticing that D&D Beyond doesn't have acrobatics.
Huh? I have acrobatics.
Animal handling, arcana, athletics, deception.
You have it
Oh,
sorted.
it's way.
You probably
okay.
have yours sorted differently. Mine is alphabetical.
No, I found it. It's because the box was scrolled a little bit. Never mind. Sorry. Okay.
Hashtag it's been a week.
Yes, it has been.
So the grapple check for the
They both. Well, both of them suck for me anyway. So
it's 26.
Yeah, I'm grappled. I go.
Yeah, you're grappled. All right. Then one tries to attack you with the pincers. Gets AC 18.
Myth.
That's okay. And another attack on you. Well, that's better. AC 27.
Hit.
Okay. So that is 16 piercing.
I probably should have put my salad in the fridge.
We can
Okay.
get to it when we're on break.
Janie, attempt to grapple.
No.
That is a 29.
I can't even beat that.
No? Okay.
I have a +2 or a +0.
Okay.
So,
All right, so it's going to do a pincer attack on you. Pincer attack number 1. Oh. That's a high roll. So AC 30.
yeah, that is.
Pretty sure that gets you. 20 piercing. And then one more attack for good measure. AC 22
Yep.
for 15 piercing. And while we're at it, we'll try to grapple an SDO2.
Why not?
Not the best rolls, but still pretty good. 23.
I need to actually look up that stat.
What is SDO2 stats for grappling? This does not come up very often.
It does not. The new abbreviated version they have on here doesn't actually list out all his stats. So, +2 from strength, plus his, but not proficient in it. So,
Chris, we're still in Unicron's turn.
18.
So I keep track.
Yeah, on the initiative board, yeah, I got it.
What was yours?
It was 23.
Yeah, you get it.
Okay. And we'll do one attack on SDO2. AC 19
AC 19 will hit.
for 7 piercing. And then one more grapple and attack on GH88. Oh, 34 on the grapple is probably going to get him.
Well, no, he gets a roll.
He does get a roll.
7.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then one attack roll. That's a high roll. AC 29
That will hit.
for 17 piercing. Okay. That's Unicron's turn, and we're on to Janie, Kalashtar, Sorceress.
I may be grappled, but my hands still work.
That's true. Does not stop you from casting.
Is anybody within 20 feet of that hub?
Of the hub?
I think,
No, Arvine is, I
closest.
think, like 90 feet away. Yeah.
Okay.
For what it's worth, you would know Arvine has evasion too.
Well, I mean, I also have the ability to bend my spells now, but
Sweet. Voice.
That's cool.
I have a feeling that this thing's probably dexterous AF, but we're gonna go for it anyway.
Well, it's not going anywhere.
No, stationary.
Yeah, but it's a dex saving throw.
I mean, it's on the dex.
Is
but-
this fireball?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
dexterity
technically, it's
saving throw,
inanimate object.
please.
Technically, right
Technically.
It
technically
doesn't
tactical.
move or anything, so the fireball just goes off right on it.
Okay, so it doesn't have like a dexterity.
Not
All
really.
right, 12d6 is coming at you.
All right.
now. It's a stationary object.
All right, I have at least 1 6 there, so I'm adding a d6.
That's cool.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Not bad.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 42, 48 fire damage.
48 fire. Okay.
Fire suppression systems kick in.
Iowa.
It doesn't seem to take as much damage as you would think, but it does take damage though.
Well, at least I didn't waste my 9th level.
Did you wild surge?
I did not wild surge.
No wild surge. Okay. So Jenny launches a fireball at the core, explodes. It does do some damage to it, and that is the end of round 1.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, sorry. Maybe that's not the end of round 1. Janie's got more shenanigans.
I'm going to quicken spell.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points for the listeners to use my quicken spell, which turns one of my spells into a bonus action, and use that to cast a cantrip. And I'm going to try out Eldritch Blast.
Maybe I'm getting confused on this rule again, but isn't it only when you cast a bonus action spell that you can do that, or is that this rule is always so
It
annoying?
turns an action into a bonus action spell.
Right, but I thought you couldn't cast 2 spells in the same round, and this one was a
No,
bonus
2
action.
leveled spells. That's why
Leveled
her
spells,
second
that's
one
why
is.
I-
Oh, gotcha.
Casting
Okay.
a cantrip with it.
Never liked that rule.
It's always
Go
been
ahead.
fun. It's always been weird.
Yeah.
It's always been a weird edge case where what if you cast your leveled spell first? Can you do a bonus action spell? I don't know. It was
As long
weird.
as it's a cantrip, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
Go
what.
ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use that to cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
And that is actually a roll to hit, so I have to do that. That would be an AC 23.
23 does hit.
Awesome. So that is 4d10s.
4d10.
It's not the best damage, but we'll take it. 13, and that is
Force damage.
force damage, yes. I'm like the thing.
That's as many as 40 tens. That's terrible.
I remember using that spell as Wilhelm, so. Okay, so you do 13 force damage to the core,
+2 to your
plus the fire damage.
And that doesn't look like it didn't.
Acrobatic.
That looked like it took full damage.
Okay, awesome.
Sarah just gave
do
you
you
the
wild surge on that?
really-
I don't know yet.
Well, I didn't.
I didn't.
Biggest
You did
grapple
not.
shot
Okay.
free, but yeah.
All right, so that is the end of round 1. Okay, so top of round 2, we have Matisse, Diva Paladin.
All right. So I think I'm going.
Everyone's
to
grappled except for
use- I'm going to use my poof object
She's
and
the
poof
only one
away.
that's like
Misty step.
Misty step.
For the win.
and that is a bonus action.
So you move out of your grapple,
Yes.
and I assume you go 30 feet closer to the core.
Yes.
out of it.
Now, were you already 30 feet closer, or did you not move in the last round?
I don't.
We'll say you moved.
Yeah, I didn't.
We'll say you moved. So
Okay.
you're like 100 feet away now.
Okay. All right. So I am going to. Do I see anything like attacking me? Or
There are tentacles moving in your direction. Yep.
Okay. So I will.
And you can also move 30 feet on foot, mind you.
Yeah.
You.
So you could go even closer and make your attacks.
Would that use an action though if I did that? If I
No,
double
because
move?
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Okay.
So you can do your normal 30 feet of movement on foot.
Okay,
in
and then I
addition
get
to
one
that.
attack versus two.
No, you then
No,
you
you always
still
get
get
two.
your normal
Oh,
two
okay.
attacks.
Then I guess I'll move again.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get up to 70 feet from it,
Okay.
and then you take 2 attacks on the nearest tentacle.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You are 50 feet away from me.
Me? Him.
You are 60 feet away from me. No, you're 30 feet away from me.
I'm 90 feet from Unicron, so
And I'm
translate that.
120.
Okay.
so
So
I mean, I won't be for long.
That's right. You have
Go ahead, Greg.
damage.
all right. So that's going to be Hold on, I'm mathing in my head.
That's all right,
let
that's
me
all right, you're
math in my
fine.
head.
Math for as long as you have to math.
21 to hit,
21 does hit.
Okay.
and that's going to be for 18.
Easy job.
18.
And
We know 19 misses and 21 hits, so we're close
So,
to having
okay.
our answer.
I will attack again.
Attack number 2 with the laser sword.
Shake the shit out of that dice.
But that's 15 to hit.
Does not hit. Writhes around out of the way your swing. That's your turn.
I mean, you got your fizzy point, but do you want to burn
no,
it? You know?
I'm
That's-
trying
yeah.
to get a critical to use my smites with. That's one try.
Sometimes you use the smites even when you don't critical, and I say this because I learned that the hard way being a paladin myself.
Arvine, Asimar Fighter Rogue.
Okay.
Round 2.
All right,
Her
so
wings are so heavy she fell over.
She's taking a nap.
she didn't lose her arm. All right,
Again.
so
Take a little nappy. A little
all right,
nappy
so
and cheese.
she was 90
little
feet
napper city.
away from Unicron's core, so she is going to fly 30 feet, rogue bonus action, dash 30 feet, action point, dash 30 feet.
Okay.
And
She's
she
falling.
is going to be there. So I'm going to document that I use my action point.
How do you know that it's Omicron's core? Unicron's core? Maybe it's someone else's core.
I don't know. She's just going to give me.
Maybe it's my core. Maybe it's parkour.
Could be hardcore.
You are spicy tonight.
What about hardcore? I go for that.
John. Oh, the cringe on John's.
Parkour.
Parkour, parkour.
Parkour.
I've
John
only
is
seen little bits of that clip because I've not really watched The Office, but that cracked me up. Falls in the box.
Parkour.
John's actually tired and keeps losing his focus. That's John's problem. Right?
I should have
So-
brought you some Adderall.
So Arvine is at the core.
Anyway, so Arbina's at the core. She's going to make a couple attacks. So. Yeah. Wow. Oh man, that ain't gonna do it. AC 18 misses, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. Try again.
Doesn't seem to be able to penetrate
Whoa.
through the mechanics.
All
Maybe
right.
she get help from the tentacles.
The tentacles can
Wow.
penetrate.
Hey all.
That sounds like a personal problem.
No.
Wow.
Oh,
Really?
no.
Can I, let's see, inspiration before the result of the roll is known?
Yes, that's the way
Okay.
it works. You can use, I think.
Is that how it works? Does it say?
I don't actually know if it says or not. It's kind of a weird thing
If
where
you use inspiration, you can expend it when you make an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. Spending your roll gives you advantage on the roll. Additionally, if you have inspiration, you can reward another player. It does not.
Okay,
explicitly-
so I
it
would
says
have
it gives
to use
you
it
advantage on the roll.
on the attack.
On the
Okay.
attack, so-
All right.
my assumption based on that rule is that
Yeah.
you were supposed to use it before you rolled at
Yeah,
all.
That's
no,
how I read it, too.
she is such a high to hit. I wouldn't have
But I've
thought I
seen lots
needed
of
to-
groups that don't do it that way.
do
They're just
that,
like, if you roll
so-
crappy, then they can use their inspiration. And I'm sort of on the fence about it. I think I've let you guys do that
Yeah.
in the past.
I mean,
Most
to be
of
honest,
the streams I watch do it that way.
It's kind of house ruled a little bit, and you give out inspiration so very rarely.
yeah.
So
I mean, it's up to you, man. I would love to use it on
You-
this go around.
you can use it on that roll, that's
but
fine.
Yeah, yeah. Did I just knock all these dice, or did I just gather them up neatly?
We just gathered them. We didn't roll.
Okay.
We have to roll
all right.
another die anyway, right? So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what those were.
Well, the damage was
She meant her
rolled,
damage.
so
Oh,
I don't
gotcha,
want to
gotcha,
be
gotcha.
cheesing on that.
Gotcha.
So let's try another die. Let's try this sweet birthday die that my husband gave me and see if he cursed it or not. Oh, he did not curse it. All right, AC 30 to hit.
That is.
Okay, so that is 7. I need to see this. 7, 14.
My lucky cage die is apparently only lucky for my boyfriend,
33.
by the way. Because I rolled it to see if it was going to take care of the phylactery in his game, and it did not.
40,
It rolled in the DM's advantage.
52, 53. 53.
53.
Yep.
That's some handsome damage.
Yep.
Okay, and there is this surge of electricity as you hit it.
Okay.
And you take... well, that's pretty good. You take 16 lightning damage.
16.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's got electrify.
Suddenly, I'm feeling lucky that I'm not hitting it with my hazards.
All right, that was attack number 1.
Okay. Oh, that was my second attack.
Oh, sorry,
I
that
missed
was
on the
second.
first.
Oh, that's right,
So
you did,
thank
yeah.
you for letting me use the inspiration. Let me know.
That's fine.
Thank you for giving me that inspiration.
You're welcome.
Is that turn?
That is turn.
Okay. Strax, Hobgoblin, Artificer, Fighter, and Constructs.
Okay. Well,
That's such a
I
long
am
introduction.
I am grappled,
Yes.
but I'm 120 feet
I think
away,
it's such a
which
long
is
turn.
just within range of my crossbow. So
It's almost like he's 3 people.
actually,
He's already changing
I
his
mean, you
mind.
can move 30 feet, right?
no, I'm
Oh, you're
suddenly just,
grappled. That's right. Yeah.
I'm grappled. I cannot move. I'm suddenly spacing on what 3120 means. It means up to 30 feet standard, up to 120 with disadvantage.
Correct.
So I would be shooting with disadvantage. Okay. Okay.
Battle
what's the
Master
escape?
shenanigans.
Because he's far away from where.
Oh.
The escape, you do the athletics or you do the
Okay,
acrobatics.
standard grapple.
Yeah, standard
rolls.
grapple rolls, yeah.
Okay. No, I'm going to go ahead and take a shot
Okay.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
with disadvantage, and I whiff it, but that's okay.
Real good.
I'm going to use my second shot to tell Arvine, hit it again.
Okay.
Because I can only do that once.
All right. She is
RV,
gonna
electrocute
swing
yourself again.
Is that you?
Tank. She's actually relatively tanky.
Are you kidding? But Strax finds
Yeah.
that hilarious. Arvine, keep hitting it. That's hilarious.
Shakes her head.
I want to see that hair stand on end.
Did I really?
Can I mind silver him? Out of turn.
Always.
A 19, so unless you can bend it or
19 doesn't seem to go through.
Hobgoblin it.
I can
Try.
bad luck.
21.
2.
So that adds to it, right? So 21
it's
then.
21.
Yep.
21,
Okay.
this is against the core.
Yep.
Still doesn't penetrate.
Oh, really? Interesting.
It's got a
Okay,
shield.
I thought we
so
had a 21 hit.
on
on
the
the
tentacles,
tentacles.
the core has
The
higher.
core has shielding.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, well, that's
alas,
that
my
is
dice don't like me
action.
tonight.
It was worth a shot because the
Thank you.
23 has hit the core.
That's true.
Okay, this is on
Yeah,
this is on
I
Strax's
appreciate
turn.
Yeah, so that was action. That was bonus action. So
I gotta go
the
take away
menagerie
2.
is defending.
Okay.
And
Menagerie.
that's turn.
Menage.
All right, so we're on to Unicron.
Unicorn.
So Unicron's going to start by just making some straight out attacks on Arvine.
Oh boy,
Why?
that's problematic.
So mechanical wire with pincers on it comes out at you. AC 27.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right. Pinces onto you for pretty good damage. 25 piercing.
Okay. Ouch. So this is a different attack than the pincers that were coming after people to grapple them.
No.
It just didn't try to grapple you. It just
Yeah.
Oh, it just attacked instead of
just
trying to
damage.
grab. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right, now I got it. I'm confused.
Okay.
Ouchie.
Another pincer attack on Arvine. Ugh, that's a low roll. AC 15 probably going to miss you?
Miss.
Okay. And then another pincer attack on Arvine.
Oh boy.
Well, that's better. AC 24.
Hit.
Okay. That damage is okay. It's 11 piercing.
11.
Okay.
A lot.
11 piercing. And last attack on Arvine.
Good grief.
You heard it.
AC 26
That'll hit.
for
man.
12 piercing.
That's all good. We gotta kill the core. I mean, it's that simple.
Okay. And then we got, let's see, Matisse is hacking on one of those. So we'll attack Matisse.
Hack, hack, hack.
Hack, hack, hack.
Unicron.
Yeah. AC 15 is going to miss you.
Yep.
All right. Attack number 2. AC 26
That will hit.
for 8 piercing. It's kind of a low roll.
I will take that low
They
roll.
didn't go after you, so you can keep moving closer. That's good.
Another attack on Matisse.
I think go alone.
AC 20.
That will miss.
Miss. Okay.
Tankster.
Last attack on Matisse.
Oh, jeez.
AC 16.
That will miss all.
Ooh. All right. Janie is grappled. Couple of attacks on Janie. Oh, critical. Ooh.
Oh.
Critical.
Boo.
Oh, heck no.
It's just boo. There's no celebrating.
Where's our grave cleric when we need one?
30 piercing.
Okay. I'll take it.
All right.
Ouch.
And the second and final attack is AC 18.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is
She's squishy, man.
for 9 piercing.
Okay. Makes up for it.
And I got you. Strax. 2 attacks on Strax. Ugh. AC 13.
Yep.
Attack number 2. Oh, AC 30.
AC 3, 8, AC
30.
13?
30.
13?
30.
I hear 13. Everybody else hear 13?
For 24 piercing.
Yeah.
And then 1 attack on SDO 2.
Disadvantage?
Oh, disadvantage. That's still pretty high. That's 22
Yeah, that'll do.
for 12 piercing. And 1 attack on GH88. 24.
Also disadvantage.
Oh, also disadvantage. They're dodging.
Say it.
Still 24.
What was the damage first time? I finally got here.
Oh, sorry. It was 7, I think.
Hold on. 7. Okay. And okay. Sorry. Moving on to
GH88 was a 24, and then I rolled disadvantage and I got a higher number.
okay. Then okay.
So it's 11 piercing.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. He is. Nope, not blood yet. Okay.
So it does seem like there's a certain amount of intelligence here. Like the ones that were grappling are no longer trying to grapple the guy that teleported away.
Yeah.
And the one with the really high acrobatics, like it seems like these wire tentacle things are smart enough to understand things that are happening in combat.
The
So,
nimble wingy girl.
yeah, they do appear to be learning. They're still grappling the other people. But we're going on to Janie's turn. Janie,
I'm not even
Kalashtar,
gonna bother to
sorceress.
break out.
How big is the core? Out of curiosity.
How big is the core?
He has it like 60 feet across, 40 feet across.
Yeah, I would say it's about 60 feet across.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Janie can potentially hit it with spells without hitting me standing at the side of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
Go ahead, Jenny.
It's me.
It is you.
It's me. All right. With that being said, I am going to Misty Step away. Bamf.
Okay.
Bamf.
More learning has occurred. Okay.
And given that I just used a bonus action spell, I am going to rip one of my stars off my cape. Magic missile comes out.
There's a robe of stars.
Janie thinks it's a cape. Because she's Janie.
Okay. Your towel of stars. Yep, got it.
She casts a magic missile at 5th level.
What's ha magic missile? Ha.
It's better than a regular magic.
It's a
missile.
higher level.
It's a
magic
higher
missile.
level.
Ha, magic missile.
It's got extra.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. No apologizing.
So
Sorry. Baby's
7
being,
dots.
Baby's being cute.
7 dots.
7 dots. Got it.
7 dots coming your way.
This is at the core?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 22 force damage.
22. Okay. It takes all of the damage.
wild search.
Okay, no wild search for that. Magic missiles from the Robo Stars. And you're teleported away. Misty Step. Is that turn?
That's an action and a bonus action. Yeah.
Did you check for surges on both of those spells?
No. Well, one of them wasn't a spell.
You Misty Stepped in. Oh, you're right. You're right.
One of them is a
Yep. It was from the
magical
Robo
action.
Stars. Yep. Okay. So, top of round 3. Everyone's still trying to get at the core, and we are at Matisse, Diva Paladin.
All right, I'm going to cast Moonbeam on the core.
Moonbeam on the core. Okay. You're pretty sure it's not going to be able to move out of it.
Yes.
So when it starts its turn, it's going to have to take some damage. Okay. That's an action?
Yes.
Okay, so then that's your turn.
Are you moving closer?
Yeah, you can move closer.
Yeah, so I will move, and I will do that.
So you're like 40 feet away now.
Okay.
Nice. So you could get there and start smiting.
Okay.
The next turn,
Did you wild surge?
No, I don't do that.
Did you guys all mean to leave me behind like this?
Strax and the droids are back there, all grappled up. RV and SMR fighter rogue.
See, give us you
Okay. So then she is going to.
Monster baby. RV.
So she is going to fighting spirit.
Fighting spirit.
Give
All
herself
right.
advantage on attacks, temporary hit points. She is going to start swinging away.
All right.
So
We're ready to take some lightning damage.
She's gotten hit so many times. I would just like to state for the record, she still has more hit points than me.
so we're going to hit AC 23.
23 on the core.
Yep.
That hits.
Okay, so we're going to hit 4.
Or is
Math.
at least 23.
Right. So let's see here. It's,
Monster baby.
12 plus 19. So we're going to do 31.
31. Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Ooh.
You smash one of the screens on the core, and then lightning hits you for 14.
Ooh.
Okay. I need some healing.
That was just the core taking damage. That was the sound.
That's true.
And then she's going to swing a second time here.
Second time. All right.
All right. Nine, 13, 8. Oh man, I'm rolling terrible. It's going to hit for AC 22.
22.
Yep.
22 hits.
Okay. All right, so 22 seems to be our target on the core.
21 missed.
Yep, so 22 hit. There we go.
It's a trick.
So then we've got, ooh, max on that. Nice. So that is 15.
Shiny thing.
10, 15.
Are you in mid-range?
Not yet. He's 40 feet from the core.
30.
I'm in Nakatomi Plaza range.
What does that even mean, Greg?
So 39.
I get the reference, but what does that mean? 39. 39 damage to the core.
It means whatever he wants it to mean.
Exactly. There's a homage to the music playing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Now I have a machine gun. Ho.
RV might need lay on hands by the next turn, I'm just going to say.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, you could miss a
8
step
lightning
and walk
damage.
and get there, thankfully. How
8
much?
lightning damage to
8?
RV.
Okay.
8, yep.
All right.
Should I start casting hold person on the tentacles on you from tracks?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get out.
All the healers are being grappled.
Okay. And that's it for
Don't leave the
her
droids behind us,
on
their
that
problem.
turn.
Okay. Strax, Hobgoblin,
They don't
Artificer,
count
Fighter,
as something
and
I can
team.
hold person on anyway, unfortunately. And they're not humanoid.
No.
All right. Well, I am going to attempt to just muscle my way out.
Okay.
So,
All right. Grapple check.
hang on.
Oh, I rolled really low on 2 dice.
Oh, it's okay. I rolled really low too. See, 6 plus athletics is 9. 9 is not good. Maybe if I just this way, get a little bit
Are
more
you doing
leverage.
this? Oh, you're not near
Flash
me.
genius.
Good.
Flash of
Five
genius.
in that. So 14.
He's 30.
14?
Yeah.
I still got a 16.
I was considering bending for you too. Shit.
I was going to say, but you're not even close to me, so I can't help
Yeah.
you. in
Yeah, and
that
that's the
regard.
problem. You're all, and everybody else is now outside of my healing range.
Well, your auras now go 30 feet. just
Yes.
so you-
but-
I am going to bonus
outside
action
of 42,
instruct SDO2 to attempt to escape.
Okay. 22.
Jesus.
These,
I need to crit to hit that.
yeah, these have advantage.
He'd have to roll a 20, and he
You
would
have
have
advantage on
exactly
grappling.
22,
Okay.
which is what I got.
Nice.
I rolled exactly 22.
22. So it's a contest.
Meets beats, right?
Well, no, because like it talks about like if you're, it gives an example in either the player's handbook or Dungeon Master's Guide of like somebody holding a door closed, and you both make opposed checks, and you get the same check, so then nothing changes.
So it's a stalemate.
Yeah, that's the example.
Okay. So,
That's how I feel too, Liliana. Oh, baby girl, sorry.
okay, so there was, okay. So,
It doesn't usually work that way. Usually, when you meet something, you succeed in whatever you're doing. But when you're doing an opposed
no,
check,
I understand. It maintains status quo. And
Correct.
status quo is he's
It's
grappled.
grappled, correct.
Whereas if it had been the opposite way, he was trying to grapple me, and when we met, it would maintain status quo. He would have stayed not grappled.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
So that's turn.
That is action. That is bonus action. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to action splurge and try again.
All right. Action surge.
And how many times can I use my Flash of Genius?
Don't you also have saving face?
Oh, I have to use the reaction, so I don't have another reaction. Unfortunately, saving face won't work because everybody's outside of 30 feet of me.
That's true. It was running to the core.
Right.
So
No
I
one
can't
cares
use-
because we're not looking at you.
basically, yeah.
Who's Drax?
So yeah, 12 on that. So unless you roll really sucky,
What is this now?
another opposed check.
Oh, another push check. Okay. With advantage here. 11 on that die, so yeah, made it.
So I made it.
No, 11 plus the bonus.
Oh, don't get my hopes up like that.
I wasn't trying
I have
to.
hopes.
Toying with his affections.
If you prick me, do I not bleed?
No,
Do I
you
not?
don't.
Leak, as Data would say.
Do I not leak?
No teleportation shenanigans for
I have not.
Strax.
Strax does not have any kind of teleportation.
Those.
Do artificers get access to that?
You
I don't
need-
think so.
Yeah.
I've definitely.
It's
If I
taking
had
some damage.
I don't
Onto
have it.
Unicron.
That's a nasty spell.
You don't have the ability to learn something that can pull.
Oh,
other
sorry.
people
The core was bloody with that last hit.
Oh.
Good to know.
Nope.
So, all right. So it's just going to start opening up with attacks on Janie since it realizes that it cannot hold her any more than it can hold Matisse or Arvine. So here we go. Attack on Janie. 28
Yeah.
for 12 piercing.
Okay.
Damage wasn't too bad.
Should I get whatever button used?
Attack number 2. Same number
Okay.
for really low damage though. 7 piercing.
Okay.
And one more attack on Janie. 24.
Yeah.
Yeah. This damage is better. 23.
I'm bloody.
Bloody. All right.
Very bloody.
And then
Well, I'm bloody.
it's going to open up with what are the attacks on the droids first? Because they're only getting attacked once each. So
Okay.
SDO2,
SDO2.
ugh, AC 14.
Miss.
Okay. GH88.
Remember with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage, right? AC 15.
Miss.
Okay.
Miss.
Then we got 4 attacks coming for Gurg or Matisse. AC 23
Will hit.
for 12 piercing.
Oh, shit.
AC 18 is going to miss you.
Okay, so 12. Whoop.
AC 18 misses you. Right?
18 misses.
13 misses.
Yes,
And last attack, 28
that will hit.
for 8 piercing.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, I got something to do in there while you're attacking other people, too.
What's that, honey?
Arvina is going to sentinel attack you on one of Unicron's attacks on somebody else.
Your sentinel attacking one of the tentacles?
I thought it was all Unicron.
The core.
They're separate targets.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely separate targets. You can't attack the core when somebody else can attack with a tentacle.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
Okay.
Don't forget
Where
about
was I?
moonbeams.
Oh, you're right. Yep. Okay, so I did the attacks on Matisse.
All right, so I'm using.
I don't think
What-
Arvine's gotten hit yet.
Yeah. What's the damage on the moonbeam there?
I cast it at Fisk level, so it's 5d10.
5d10.
Yep.
Okay. And is it what kind of a save is it?
It is a Constitution DC 16.
Okay, it can do Constitution. Okay. Here we go. Constitution.
For half?
Yes.
What did you say the DC was?
16.
16. Okay, it got 16. In which case, this time it's in favor of Unicron. So it takes half damage from your moonbeam. Strax, did I attack you yet?
If I say yes, will you not?
All right, 2 attacks on Strax.
All right, so
26
that's 3.
Yep.
for 10 piercing. And then 29 AC
Also a yes.
for 15 piercing.
Okay.
That's got 4 attacks coming for Arvine.
5.
AC 25, Kate?
That hits her.
Okay.
I don't know if she has like shenanigans or something.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
What's the damage of the moonbeam, Greg?
Let's see. Now I got out of my thought process. Okay. So let's see. So it's 10, 20, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
Oh, she waved. Did you see that? I waved and she waved back. Hi, sweetie. Aw, pat, pat, mama. That's so cute.
17.
17. That's the total damage or the half damage?
That's half.
That's half, okay. Okay, Arvine, AC 25. Okay. For 16 piercing. It's got 3 more attacks on you. AC 26
Yep, that'll hit.
for 18 piercing.
Okay.
Attack number 3. Ugh. AC 14.
Miss.
Attack number 4. AC 21.
Okay, uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge?
Yep.
Okay. So that's 20, but really 10.
Okay. Bloody.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I got 2 people bloodied. I mean, go PCs. We're on to Janie, Kalash, R, Sorceress.
All right.
Yes, leave the healer and the heal bots grappled in the back.
I'm pondering something.
Pondering.
However, before I take a chance on that, I'm going to go for definite damage. So I'm going to go with a level 8 magic missile.
Level 8 magic missile.
Ooh,
Is this from your Underwear of Stars?
6,
Song of
8,
Stars.
10. No, this is a straight up
This is from your jacket of stars?
leveled spell, level 8.
Your,
magic
your vest
missile.
of stars? Your chemise of stars? Your scarf of stars? Sarah's glaring at me.
The middle finger of your nose. Up it, that is. No, because that casts level 5
Gotcha.
magic missile. Thank you very much, sir. And this is a level 8 magic missile.
Gotcha.
So,
Do it up.
this will be 10 darts.
10 darts, okay.
Oh, look, she's smiling now.
Greg always makes her smile.
2, 5, 6, 9, 13, 15, 17, 19,
23 plus 10 is 33.
33.
Force damage.
All right.
And then I will pull some more shenanigans.
Wild Surge?
That's 5, so no.
So no, okay.
And I am going to expend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell
Okay.
and cast a cantrip. And I am going to try a mind sliver for an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw, okay.
What are you doing? That is super cool.
23 on the save.
That saves. I have 19, but I was trying to see if it could fail and see if it would take psychic damage.
You're pretty sure it could, just based on the fact you had a psychic link with it.
Okay.
Could you do something to that from your
Psychic screen,
shenanigans?
man. Ninth level.
Well, it's a 23. The highest I could bend it would be 4, and it would still meet. So it would still beat.
It would still succeed, yep.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if it would be like taking half damage or not. But,
Wild Surge on that.
oh, I
Mind
don't know.
Sliver.
Sounds great.
Nope.
Nope. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay.
So it has a high intelligence save. I know that much.
Yes, it does. Top
Figured
round.
it would. That was why I did not want to waste a 9th level spell on that.
Smart.
Top round
Sometimes
4.
I'm smart.
Top round 4, Matisse, Diva Paladin.
All right, I'm moving closer.
So you're 30 feet.
I didn't
So you move up.
want to psychic
Sorry, you're
screen
40 feet away. So you move up 30 feet. And you're not quite there. You got 10 feet of movement left.
Okay, so I move again.
You move again, so you're double moved.
No, I shouldn't.
No. I'm just saying, like you can't run up and use 2 attacks on it because you have to use your
One to
action
move.
to dash. Correct.
So, in other words, I would get 1 attack at that point.
No.
Or no attack.
You could use your fizzy point.
Yes,
to
I
make
do
an
have
attack.
that. Okay.
Do you have action splurge?
No, I don't have
No,
anything
he's a
like that.
paladin.
Okay.
All right.
She's a paladin.
All right, I'm going to use my crisp
Get your
point.
pronouns right.
Okay, so
He is playing her as a paladin.
Correct. He is her.
okay, so I get my
She's a he. He's a she.
All right, so that is going to be, I think that's 21 to hit.
21. You should check that because the AC is 22.
Well,
Somebody help Greg math.
it's 13 plus 8.
It's 21. Yep.
Okay.
So it does not connect.
Damn it.
8 plus 3 is 11.
I was thinking that in my head.
Okay, so you double moved and you used your
We're just helping him.
your action point, and then that is his turn.
Yep, that is my turn.
Boop.
I still have my moonbeam on it, so that will still do damage.
Arvine, Asimar, Fighter Road.
Alright.
Awesome.
Hang on. I'm just gonna she'll let me put her in the high chair.
With baby. Oh, going to high chair. Just keep looking at Greg.
So let's see here. She is going to grab the adrenaline shot that she has and use a bonus action and hit herself with that.
Adrenaline shot, custom item.
So then a quarter of 224 is 56, right? Am I mathing that right, I think?
112
Yes.
divided by 2, yes.
56 heal. Okay. And she's gonna get 16 temporary hit points because that's her constitution score.
You were busy watching Transformers.
She's gonna get
I was.
I was busy watching.
one level
math
of
channel.
exhaustion.
I can't remember the name of the show in New York, but there was like a show that was like.
And then,
So, okay, you said you got a quarter of your hit points back?
one.
correct,
Yes!
Quarter of what?
a quarter of 224.
Yes. Okay.
56.
See?
Yep.
Yeah, 16 temporary hit points for her constitution
Yep.
score and advantage on her next attack and a level of exhaustion.
Yep. That is
So
all.
she
that
is
in the
gonna wail on that thing
Adrenaline shot.
with advantage. So
And then attack with advantage because she's high on adrenaline.
One of my sister's friends was on Square One.
That is the math show.
let's see here, 13.
Go backwards and go backwards.
Okay, in both cases, she's hitting AC 26.
That hits.
Okay, so she's gonna drop the sneak attack on that one.
So, like,
Sneak attack. Okay.
Because the next attack won't have advantage, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
10, 16, not ideal.
Liliana thinks my nerddom is funny.
So 16 plus 15 is 31, it's 19, so 50.
So 50?
Yep.
Okay. So you smash the side of the core and it explodes. So first you take the lightning damage,
Great.
Teach you how
which is 17,
Okay.
and then it explodes and it fills the area right around it. So Strax and the droids are out of the area, but everybody else has to make a dexterity saving throw
Oh boy.
against this fiery explosion.
Okay.
Well, you do get +2.
Karma's
Oh, you're
a
close
bitch.
enough to me now?
Yeah.
Oh, ran off
that's
without
good.
me. Well, now you get to burn.
Oh, that's good.
Fine. Let's see.
And what was it?
That was a dex save.
Dex save.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I did not make that. 8, 10. Great.
We get what for being near you?
You get +2 to your saving throws.
Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, and I get +1 for my robe.
For your scarf. Your shemish.
Okay.
Chemise?
Chamois.
I'm gonna chemise.
All right, what'd you get, Janie?
A 19.
19. Fail.
Fuck.
Why are you looking at me?
I mean,
Let's see here. That is 10.
fail. Jeez.
She has evasion.
22.
Pass. Okay, so here's the
So that
damage.
was with your buff. But at least she takes half of the damage because evasion.
Oh, it's a lot of low numbers. Boo.
Yay!
Yeah. Ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba.
Ba ba.
Ba 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 ba.
That's some good bits.
So it's 27 or 13. I rolled very low.
How much?
27 or 13.
Okay.
So 13.
13 for
otherwise.
me. All right.
I'm very badly burned.
Ooh. That was extra.
So basically, this chain reaction is now happening all throughout Unicron's head. So everything is exploding around you.
We need to get the F out.
We gotta get out of here.
Am I released from the tentacles?
Yes, you are releasing the tentacles. Yes.
Okay.
So you all beat feet out of the head as quickly as possible. Okay.
I dimension door.
Do you have dimension?
So you do get out.
I mean, sorry.
You do get out, and so right now, basically, what's happening is you have Unicron's head, which is attached to the station, and it is having a reactor core meltdown explosion.
Oh.
So,
Like that.
do you want to do anything with regard to the possible destruction of the station?
I want to attempt to
Try to stop it or
disengage the head from the station.
I want to try to get out before the head explodes.
You get out before that explodes.
No, get away before the head explodes.
Oh, so you're outside the head right now.
I don't know. But
And
that's what I want, but whatever the party
the
does.
mechanical the large wires that were attached to the station have detached, but the head itself is still going critical right next to the station.
Can I use something with force damage to try to force it away from the station?
A three-quarter mile
It's-
head?
It's a little too big for that.
Can we? Is it the Star Runner able to tow something like that, or do we need to break out the big guns to if we? Want
You don't think the Star Runner could move it?
Okay.
You think the Spelljammer
push
could
it.
possibly move
Okay.
it?
Can we tow while still staying cloaked?
How are you going to tow it?
I don't know. Grab
don't
it by
have-
the-
It doesn't have a tractor beam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can have the Star Runner either shoot it with lasers to see if it can knock it
Push it
away,
No,
or we
no.
can.
Everything that's been fired at it from outside doesn't do anything to it.
Okay. I mean, we can have the Spelljammer ram it while cloaked.
To push it.
Three-quarter mile big steel structure.
Smaller than the Spelljammer.
It
The
is.
Spelljammer,
It's slightly
So
smaller than
Irene
the
goes on the
Spelljammer.
comms and
right,
says,
I'm thinking.
Hal, if you can stay cloaked, we need to try to gently knock this thing away from the station. Can you pilot the ship to do that?
I believe I can, Arvine.
Is it
All
willing
right.
to do that?
If the Spelljammer is willing, then please do. We need to save the lives on the station. This thing's about to blow up.
Okay, so Unicron's head is going critical, and there's about a 20-second period where nothing seems to be happening, and then suddenly there's this lurch in the head as something makes contact with it, and it kind of turns a little bit to one side and then starts to get pushed away from Rebel Station by the cloaked Spelljammer ship.
Irene says, quick, Janie, act
Okay.
like you're using something to do it.
Jenny puts her hands up to make it seem like she's doing it.
Nice.
I'll use prestidigitation to make it look like I'm blowing things up at it.
With big hands.
Okay, so Hal directs the Spelljammer and it pushes it away from the station, and then Unicron's head explodes, and you assume that the Spelljammer's fine. You don't see anything.
Ask Hal.
Say Hal damage report.
Everything is fine, Irvine.
Okay.
Sigh
I was going
really.
to say, how quickly could we have evacuated all the people on there? Probably not so
Probably
quick.
not that.
Not that fast, yeah.
Okay, so
Nice.
now
15 billion experience points.
now are you heading back
The rock.
to the rock?
Once we make sure that the station's okay after the most recent
It's
attack,
it's
then
taken
yes,
some more
yeah.
damage, but
Yeah.
it's not significant amount of damage.
They're fine. It's not our problem. Let's go. I mean, we got to have a talk sometime about what is and is not our problem. You seem to have this habit of making things our problem when they're not.
Okay, so as you're
Sound
traveling,
more curmudgeonly than normal today.
as you're traveling away from the station,
Got a headache.
Arvine, you suddenly have a vision from your goddess Mayheen. You see an enormous space station shaped like a brain. You see it near a planet you do not recognize. The station fires a beam of energy at the planet, and the planet explodes.
Oh.
You know the space station is between your current location and the Rock of Brawl. You also see a close-up view of a power conduit node near a 2-meter wide thermal exhaust port. You know if the power conduit explodes, it will cause a chain reaction in the thermal exhaust port that leads to the station's reactor, which would destroy the station. The vision ends, and that's where we'll end for this session.
Wow. Do we happen to see if that was, or
Did you happen to see?
did I happen to see if the station, the brain type space station, was it marked with markings of the Illithid Empire?
You have an intrinsic feeling that it belongs to them, but you did not
Giant
see any
brains.
markings
Okay.
on it.
Yeah, I don't. If we know enough about illithids in general, we'd know giant brains and illithids kind of go together.
is it an actual giant brain?
So,
Janie doesn't know that.
so let's say goodnight to the listeners.
All right, good night. Thank you for listening.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.